Hey there guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to debug in Python, and before that I have already written a full blog post on debugging in Python, and the blog post will be in the description box below. Do check it out. And let's see what is debugging. The debugging term will be mostly used by the programmers, and most often this term will be frequently used. And over here I have given the definition of the debugging, popularly used to process, locating and rectifying errors in a program. So in simple words, I can say if you make an error and if you enable the debugging option, it just debugs the errors you have made and tells that you have made specific the error, specific error you made. And let's see an example. And before that I have written the history of code debugging. It is really interesting to read all these informations. You could see there is a bug over here. If you have time, just come here and read the history of code debugging. Let's see the examples of debugging. Firstly, let me copy this code and paste it in an IDE. And over here I'm using Tony. Once I pasted this piece of code, you could see there is highlighted colors over here, which means there is some errors. Now when I debug, over here at the top left corner you could see there is a bug option, that is the debug option. When I click that option, it will give the error we have, the particular error. So over here it says that in the first line we are facing an invalid syntax. It is a syntax error, and you could see an arrow mark over here. It points to the day 1. So probably it should be the string. We didn't add the code, that is double quote. We didn't add the double quote. And now again if I debug, it skips the line 1 and move on to the line 3. Over here the numbers are changing, so let it be like this, and it skipped to the line 6. So over here it didn't find any errors in the line 5, so it just skipped to the line 6. In line 6 it says that indentation error, unexpected indent. Indent is nothing but the space we have, the unwanted space we have left. So I'm going to just give a backspace. If you have any doubt regarding this error, if you don't know what these errors are, just copy the error and open your web browser and go to Google and just paste the error you are facing. Once you paste it, you could see the first website. For me it is Stack Overflow. I always go to the Stack Overflow if I am facing any new errors and I don't know how the error is occurring. I just go to the Stack Overflow and see if the same error is faced by someone else. As you could see, this particular error is faced by many of them, and if you come down, you could see the same errors faced by many of them, and you could also see the errors, and probably you will find the answer. Now let's go to the code, and over here there is an error, I think. Now let's debug again. Now when I debug, it just move on to the 7th line and it just skipped the line 4, 5, 6, which means there is no error in this particularly 3 lines, that is 4, 5, 6, and there is some error in this 7th line. Again, if you have any doubt on this particular error, just copy it and go to Google and you will find the answer. So over here I made a mistake on the parenthesis. As you could see, there are 2 parentheses and I have entered only 1 parenthesis at the end. Let me add the parenthesis. Now if I debug again, you could see it has highlighted the line 1. Now if I just forward, that is step into, that is F7, you can enter F7. It just says how the piece of code works, which means when the line just highlights, when you just debug, if the line highlights, which means that your piece of code is working properly. Now let me just fast forward, step over, and step over. As you could see, all the results are here and the values are printed successfully. So this is how to use the debugging option, and that's it about this debugging. Not only in Python, in the C programming, in every programming language there will be a debugger, because most of the programmers, not most of them, every programmers make mistakes. So to rectify the mistakes and to identify the mistakes, everyone use the debugging option. And if you like this video, make sure to give a like and subscribe to our channel. See you next video, guys.